down at Vegas topless reviews. She can do anything. Carol, welcome back.
Thank you. Always a good time when we're here.
Happy December. Turning 60, you look 10 years younger. What are you doing?
Seaman.
Okay, there we go.
The facial.
The facial. By the way, I had dinner.
That was not the answer I was waiting for, and you were so ready with it.
I had dinner with porn stars last night. And,
Who?
Danny Daniels, and I don't remember the other two. But
No one remembers male porn stars' names.
So, but it was the first night of Hanukkah, so I learned another miracle of the oil. Just wanted to pass that out.
I was explaining the miracle of Hanukkah to Frank, and I said, remember that time that you only had 1% of power on your phone, but you still got to watch 6 more hours of porn? It's kind of like that. It's a beautiful thing. Well, happy Hanukkah.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. I should say again, we're having a Hanukkah special here on Wednesday. For the full 2 hours, we'll be Gentile with you, but our guests will include Alan Zweibel, the Tony and Emmy award-winning writer. Elaine Boozler will be here in the room, and Judy Gold for the whole 2 hours.
It's the Jew show.
Jewy, Jewy, Jew, 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 Jew.
Jewy, Jew.
We're all over it. Okay, I'm so thrilled that Keenan Jerome Floyd is joining us. He's based out of L.A., started performing stand-up while still in high school in Pennsylvania, and he's performed all over, from the Apollo to Caroline's and the Comedy Store, and we have been trying for such a long time to actually get you here. I think we scheduled this appearance like 6 months ago when I saw you. But welcome to Insight.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Keenan wrote me the other day saying, am I still coming on in December? And I think we booked it like in the middle of the summer because you're a hard man to pin down.
It was definitely hot outside.
You're my Facebook friend.
Yes, we are Facebook friends, Ron. We're technically kind of friends in real life too.
Really?
Kind of.
Explain to her. Rhonda's not used to looking at people in 3D. She's online all the time.
No, I mean that's what happens though. It's like you meet people at shows and then
you friend them right away. Oh, I love your act, and then you forget you met them, and then you
Absolutely.
realize they're your friend.
Yeah,
my
then
God.
you're like, oh. But then sometimes it gets weird when you actually meet Facebook friends. Because sometimes you forget that you actually met in real life because we have the habit of actually friending people that we have no business friending in the first place.
Yeah.
So
Right.
then you go up to them afterwards and you're like, hey, remember we were in that Uber together?
That happens all the time, especially with comedians. I'll be like, wow, that guy was a total dick to me. I don't like that guy. Why is that? And they're like, oh, I've been Facebook friends with him since 2009.
Absolutely.
What? You don't remember me from Facebook? That one time I liked that one
But
picture?
Facebook doesn't, they're really weird in like what you can see and can't
Facebook has
see.
gotten weird. The algorithm
Yeah,
is
you
daft.
can't, I only see like 3 people's timelines ever.
Yeah.
I know.
It's
I have
just
like
really
4
strange.
Facebooks because I'm needy, and it's just a long story. But like, no,
I know you do.
it's awful. It's stupid. But like, it's true. And you don't see people's. You have to go looking for someone's post to actually see it.
It's. I don't
There's
even know
something
why
if
I'm
you
still
if you
on
put
it.
the word congratulations in the status, supposedly it comes up for everybody. Like you get to see it more.
Congratulations.
Yeah, I don't know why.
And I watched that movie. I hadn't seen it in a while. A really good movie. The Social Network was on cable the other night, and it's amazing how
Jesse Eisenberg's first time playing Lex Luthor was in that movie.
Yes, and everyone in that, all the characters in that movie turned out to be bigger assholes than they are in the movie.
Wow.
Who would have predicted it? Because
That is shocking.
Zuckerberg, we know, is evil, and his partner, who was Eduardo,
Yeah.
whatever that guy's name was, he left the country so he wouldn't have to pay taxes on
Right,
his
that's
on his
true.
$1 billion fortune, and that Napster guy is a jag-off,
Justin Bieber. I mean Justin Timberlake.
Yeah. And like everyone in that, they're just
you just
all
have to
such
move to-
horrible people.
So you just have to move to another country to not pay taxes or become the president.
Well, I think he stopped being a citizen of America because
Wow.
he has, he got screwed over by Zuckerberg, so he only made like $20 billion or something like that.
So
dick.
funny.
You
See this. Keenan realizing he knew Rhonda led to a
Yeah.
whole discussion of a 10-year-old movie. It's the
Didn't-
beautiful thing about this.
Didn't Zuckerberg like try to wipe out an island in Hawaii too or something?
Really?
But Facebook is really
Yeah.
crazy, and what that whole thing they had with Analytica that
Yeah.
going
Oh, yeah.
on selling
Mhm.
the information, it really makes me so upset. And then the next thing I do is post a picture of my lunch. It really
Yes.
so
I'm
upsetting.
furious at your free service that I use 10 times a day. Furious.
Yes.
Well, I mean, the thing about it is you can't really deny it because how do you become one of the richest people in the world by giving up free service? You
Yeah.
understand?
Yeah.
Like we should have known from the
Yeah.
beginning, oh, well, Facebook's free. And now Mark Zuckerberg's like the 3rd or 4th richest person on the planet now.
Yeah.
Like you,
Yeah, but that's the whole internet, right?
yeah, it's the
Well,
whole.
that's because he's making money off our souls.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
exactly. I mean, you just, that's just the
No
deal with the
soul.
devil.
Please, Mr. Zuckerberg, can I have the pictures of my baby back, please?
I've already. I expect one day that we're gonna wake up and it's gonna be gone. So I every so often.
No, that's Donald Trump.
Oh, that would be so nice.
Yeah. Facebook's not going away.
I don't. I just get the feeling one day it's gonna
No.
happen. So I always download everything because I want my pictures. And the problem is that with Instagram, because they're owned by Facebook now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the only thing I care about is I want my pictures. I want to make sure I have my pictures.
The interesting thing about Facebook was I was in college and when Facebook first came out. We were all in the computer major, so like MySpace, and it was like High Five.
Right. I
And-
remember
High
that.
five.
And
I remember High Five.
I forget what it was, but it was like
Friendster.
High Five and Mesa, yeah, stuff like that. And then Facebook came out. It looks nothing like it. No, it came out the day of, and we're all looking at it like a bunch of idiots. We're like, this is not. We already have MySpace. This is not. This is dumb. Like, this is not going to stick around. This is just
No
a MySpace.
shelf life.
It's just a cheap MySpace. That's it.
You know, I remember when my son had MySpace and Facebook came out, and he was, in between, and he was like, "Mom, that Facebook's for college kids. I can't use it." That's
It
what
was.
he
You know what's
said.
hilarious
Originally.
is I believe Subna Redstone, the owner of Viacom, he fired, I forget the guy's name, the head of like MTV Networks. He fired him because he failed to buy MySpace.
That's true.
Wow.
He put in a bid of like, $200 million or whatever. He got outbid by somebody else, and he didn't buy MySpace, which ended up being fucking worthless. My only point is these powerful people don't know what the fuck they're doing.
No.
There
no.
you go.
There
But
you go.
here, the weird thing is, like, we always every couple of weeks there's a different end Facebook movement, and I'm writing a screenplay about the first person to ever quit Facebook without writing an elaborate monologue about why they're quitting Facebook on Facebook. Nobody has ever just pulled the plug. Everyone's got to. No, here's my Oscar moment. Here's my Hamlet soliloquy right now about why I'm quitting, and then 2 weeks later they're back, and
back.
trying to make me join their fucking mafia family. But the rules are different, I think, for artists and for comedians. We can't quit Facebook. I was Joy Reid. I was on her show, and she's like, "I'm quitting Twitter." I'm like, "No, you can't do that. I mean, you can't do it because you're an innovator and you're an influencer, and people need your voice, and that's where you get your news. But we really can't because this is how comedians do their job. We
Yeah,
promote,
absolutely.
we
Absolutely.
develop material on Facebook, we cultivate our audience on Facebook
Well, on
and Twitter.
On Twitter,
Facebook
mostly.
too.
I mean, I feel like
You post
I
pics on
agree
Facebook.
complete. Well, everything I post on Facebook is stuff I cut and paste from my tweets, and then I put it
Right.
on Facebook. Everything. I mean, but my point is that I could quit one of them. But you're right about needing the social media. But I
Yeah.
feel like if I got off Facebook, I don't feel like it would be a big deal as long as
See,
as
yeah.
long as I still had Twitter and Instagram.
I
For
took a-
me, Facebook is the one
Yeah.
where I do everything, and when I want to go down a wormhole, I start reading on Twitter. I'm like, I need to walk away.
But I mean,
from
Twitter for comedians. I mean, Twitter's been really good for me as a comedian, and
Oh,
Instagram,
yeah.
I'm still learning how to use
Right,
it better because
right.
I don't know how to make my own memes to advertise my gigs yet. Like
Yeah,
Liz,
neither do I.
Liz Mealy's a machine.
Yes.
She's just
I can
great
tell
ones.
you how I have somebody that does memes. So
Well, thank you. I'm,
And
I'm very simple. I'm
also,
part Amish, Carol.
Melissa Stokowski is very good at all that stuff.
Well, good
too.
to know.
Yeah.
But like in our line of work, I mean,
you have to.
It's so essential, and especially if you're a bi-coastal comedian, like you're in LA. The fact that like when I'm in LA, I can let people know weeks in advance I'm doing a gig because of Facebook, is essential. I don't know how comedians would do their job without it.
The only comedian that I don't understand is Gerard Carmichael.
How so?
Because Gerard Carmichael's off the grid. I met him